Hi, this is Nick, your energy saving advisor. Today I just wanted to take a second to review Kelvin temperature, which is definitely something that customers find confusing out in the lighting market. You walk into a light bulb aisle at Home Depot or Lowe's or Walmart for that matter. There's a lot of options, so I'm just trying to alleviate some of the confusion, and I got a demonstration light bar here to help out with the explanations. So the first thing I wanted to discuss is finding the lighting facts label. This is a GE bulb 2-pack, and if you look and just kind of scroll, you can see it right here. I'll try to hold it up so you can see it as good as possible. But there's always a lighting facts label, much like a nutrition facts label on any sort of food you buy. It just gives you a quick synopsis of what this bulb is like. And the one thing I want to concentrate on today is the light appearance, also known as the Kelvin temperature. It's a scale from 2700 Kelvin to 5000 Kelvin. And you can see this one, the scale goes from warm to cool. And what that means is warm is a warm light, much like the sunlight that you're used to, and cool is a bluer light that people tend to use in certain applications, which I'll get to. So this one is a 27 Kelvin bulb. I'll leave that there. This one, and you can tell they're different manufacturers. This one's a Fight, but their lighting facts label very similar. This one is a 3000 Kelvin bulb, so a little higher in Kelvin temperature than the one I just showed you. And lastly, this is a Philips product. They're all 60 watt equivalents, but you can see that this one is a 5000 K bulb. So the easiest way to explain this is to show you. So this is the 2700 K light bulb. Let me turn off the light here so you can see better. If I turn that on, you see that it has a nice golden light to it. It mimics an incandescent bulb that you're used to from 20 years ago, 15 years ago, even 10 years ago. And it generates that sort of light very well. It also mimics the light that comes from the sun, which is, I believe, why most people gravitate towards this bulb, and why it's the most popular. So as you'll see, if I just unscrew this and I screw in the 3000 Kelvin temperature bulb, you'll see that it's getting a little bit more white in appearance. So then that's because the higher the Kelvin temperature, so it goes from a golden hue to white, and you'll see in a second here almost a bluish light in the 5000 Kelvin bulb. And if I turn on that, you'll see the blue light come through. So depending on the application, you can pick the right light to fit the room. Like I said, most people gravitate towards the 27 Kelvin watt bulb, and that's the reason why, is because it's what they're used to. It's what they've been using all their lives, and it mimics that. Great for living room applications, dining room, things of that nature. These two, the mid-range bulb, I like to use in the bathroom applications. Although they have the same amount of lumens, all these bulbs, you can definitely see that this one looks a little brighter, and this one looks brighter than this one. It's actually not true technologically, but the fact of the matter is that there's a perceived increase in brightness the higher the Kelvin temperature is. So this one, like I said, is good in bathroom applications, I believe. And here, the final one, that's kind of up to you. I think they work great in workshops. Like I said, you can see a little bit better. A lot of people do put them in reading lights because it helps see the type on the bulb a little bit easier. So you can experiment with what fits your style and choose the right bulb. One other thing I wanted to mention, let me turn on all these, is that if the Kelvin temperature here, if it confuses you, there's another way to determine the Kelvin temperature of the bulb. All manufacturers have adopted this nomenclature or naming system. It's kind of tough to see. Let me see if I can put it down here and zoom in. Yeah, so if you look at the package right here, this says a soft white bulb. Now all 27 Kelvin watt bulbs will say soft white on them. So you can tell just by looking at it that it's going to have this color temperature. The middle bulb is always called a warm white bulb. So that means it'll have somewhere around 3,000 to 3,500 Kelvin. And then finally, they have a daylight package, and a lot of manufacturers make it pretty easy. They make it blue, so that way you know that the light will be blue. So daylight means that it'll have a 5,000 Kelvin temperature or above. So that's it for today. If you have any further questions, you can always visit my website, energysavingadvisor.com, or email me at energysavingadvisor@gmail.com. Thank you.